is that Mikey McCoy, the chief of staff of Turning Point USA, Mikey McCoy, for whatever reason, he always requires an adjective. Whenever they discuss Mikey McCoy, there's an adjective before they say his name. A bunch of people in the Turning Point USA orbit described Mikey McCoy in this very unique manner. I want you to take a listen to that.
Let me tell you who the heroes were in this whole thing. We're going to start with 23-year-old Mikey McCoy. And that's when the great Mikey McCoy showed up.
And my husband's chief of staff, the amazing Mikey McCoy.
My friend Mikey McCoy, the brilliant 24-year-old who at the time when Charlie was shot was 23 and was a hero that day.
I used to be known as Charlie Kirk's pastor. Now I'm known as Mikey McCoy's dad.
He clicked into gear eventually. It was amazing.
Mikey was a heroic figure.
Horrible things. We know that you have a responsibility. You're a young man. And I just want you to take a deep breath, like I said. And you know what? Let them spin their conspiracy theories. You're a good kid. You had instructions to call Erika. Charlie had a team that jumped right in there. I know that team. And we just got to move on. We got to push the moving on and let's get to these midterms.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Bernadette. It's crazy. It's just, I remember taking the last picture I took of Charlie was at 12:23. I did, in fact, call Erika momentarily afterwards, but thank you, Bernadette. That's very encouraging to hear from you.
You be encouraged and you keep going because we need you and we need that team to take a deep breath.
And this is actually, to your point, you saw Mikey do heroic things that day. I saw Mikey do heroic things. I was not on site, but I immediately flew to Utah. We got a plane. I mean, it's not something that I'm used to, but it was like my wife went with me. We went straight over. I knew I needed to be with Erika and the team immediately just because, I just knew. But that moment when I got the news, I was so shell-shocked. I was not even there, but I was immediately traumatized. My brain fries like an egg. I can't see straight. I can't think straight. All I knew is that, what's happening? My wife came in. She, hugged me.
In this video, we delve into the intriguing and controversial events surrounding Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk, two figures who have recently captured public attention due to their polarizing views and actions. The incident in question has sparked widespread debate, raising questions about the nature of political discourse and the responsibilities of public figures. Mikey McCoy, a young activist known for his outspoken opinions, found himself at the center of a heated confrontation with Charlie Kirk, a prominent conservative commentator and founder of Turning Point USA. This encounter, which unfolded during a public event, quickly escalated, drawing in a crowd and igniting a flurry of reactions across social media platforms. The clash not only highlighted the stark ideological divides present in today's political landscape, but also underscored the challenges faced by individuals who dared to voice dissenting opinions in a highly charged environment. As we explore the details of this incident, we aim to provide a comprehensive overview of what transpired, examining the motivations and reactions of both McCoy and Kirk, as well as the broader implications of their confrontation. Setting the tone for this investigation, we will approach the topic with a critical lens, encouraging viewers to think deeply about the ramifications of such public disputes. The exchange between McCoy and Kirk serves as a microcosm of the larger societal tensions that exist today, where differing ideologies often lead to conflict rather than constructive dialogue. By dissecting the events that unfolded, we hope to foster a thought-provoking discussion that goes beyond mere sensationalism, urging viewers to consider the underlying issues at play. It is essential to recognize that this incident is not just about two individuals clashing. It reflects a growing trend of polarization that can have far-reaching consequences for our society. Understanding the implications of the events surrounding Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk is crucial for several reasons. First, it sheds light on the current state of political discourse in America, where civility is often sacrificed in favor of confrontation. This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of respectful dialogue, even amidst disagreement. Furthermore, it raises questions about the role of social media in amplifying conflicts and shaping public perception. The rapid spread of information, often devoid of context, can lead to misunderstandings and exacerbate tensions. As we navigate through this analysis, we will also consider the responsibilities of public figures in fostering a more constructive political environment. In conclusion, the confrontation between Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk is more than just a momentary clash. It is a reflection of the broader challenges we face in our society today. By examining this incident, we aim to encourage viewers to engage critically with the content, fostering a deeper understanding of the complexities involved in political discourse. As we move forward in this video, we invite you to join us in exploring the nuances of this situation, considering not only the immediate events, but also the larger implications for our collective future. Through this investigative lens, we hope to inspire a more thoughtful and informed conversation about the state of our political landscape and the importance of dialogue in bridging divides. During the incident involving Mikey McCoy, many observers and those close to him began to portray him as a heroic figure, a characterization that significantly influenced public perception. Descriptors such as brave, courageous, and fearless were frequently used by friends, family, and supporters to encapsulate his actions during the confrontation. These terms not only highlighted his willingness to stand up for his beliefs, but also painted a picture of a young man who was unafraid to confront authority and challenge the status quo. Witnesses to the incident echoed these sentiments, describing McCoy as someone who displayed remarkable composure in the face of adversity. This portrayal was further amplified by social media, where supporters shared their admiration for his actions, framing him as a symbol of resistance against perceived oppression. The immediate aftermath of the incident saw a surge of reactions from various quarters. Many witnesses expressed their shock and admiration for McCoy, recounting how he seemed to embody the spirit of activism in a moment that could have easily turned chaotic. Some described him as a voice for the voiceless, suggesting that his actions resonated with those who felt marginalized or unheard. This narrative quickly gained traction as individuals began to rally around McCoy, viewing him as a beacon of hope in a tumultuous political landscape. The media also played a crucial role in shaping this narrative, with several outlets highlighting his bravery and framing the incident as a pivotal moment in the ongoing struggle for social justice. Analyzing the significance of these descriptors reveals much about how public perception is shaped in the wake of such incidents. The language used to describe McCoy not only elevated his status, but also created a narrative that resonated with many who were disillusioned by the current political climate. By labeling him as a hero, supporters were able to forge a connection between McCoy's actions and broader themes of courage and resistance. This framing served to galvanize a movement, encouraging others to view activism as a noble pursuit worthy of admiration and support. Moreover, the heroic portrayal of McCoy also sparked discussions about the nature of heroism itself. In a society often quick to label individuals as heroes or villains, the descriptors used for McCoy prompted a re-evaluation of what it means to be courageous. Many began to consider the complexities of activism, recognizing that heroism can manifest in various forms, from public demonstrations to quiet acts of defiance. This nuanced understanding of heroism contributed to a more profound dialogue about the responsibilities of individuals in the face of injustice. However, it is essential to acknowledge that such portrayals can also lead to polarization. While many celebrated McCoy as a hero, others criticized this characterization, arguing that it oversimplified the complexities of the situation. Detractors pointed out that labeling someone as a hero can create unrealistic expectations and may overshadow the multifaceted nature of activism. This tension between admiration and critique highlights the challenges of navigating public perception in a highly charged political environment.
Mikey McCoy and his wife Eliza for the very first time. Now, this is according to Eliza McCoy. She shared that it was the first time ever that they went on vacation. Her and Mikey went on vacation with Erika and Charlie. Here's that post on Instagram. That second paragraph begins, "We spent a few weeks together this summer, our first family trip together." Okay. Getting real close there. And while they were on this very first time together for a couple of weeks vacation, something moved the McCoys to capture intimate and sweet moments of the Kirk family from behind the scenes. Now, you know which footage I'm talking about. It's the footage that has since gone viral of Charlie walking with his children and Erika. Erika grabs his hand. It's actually a very sweet moment, and it moved a lot of us. People were, I know I was crying when I first saw this footage a couple of days after.
In conclusion, the portrayal of Mikey McCoy as a heroic figure during the incident significantly shaped public perception, influencing how individuals and communities responded to the events that unfolded. The descriptors used by those close to him, coupled with the reactions of witnesses and the media, contributed to a narrative that celebrated courage and activism. As we reflect on this portrayal, it is crucial to consider the broader implications for our understanding of heroism and the complexities inherent in social movements. Through this lens, we can better appreciate the diverse ways in which individuals engage with issues of justice and resistance in our society. Erika Kirk's involvement in the incident surrounding Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk has drawn significant attention, particularly regarding allegations that she attempted to suppress information related to the events. Claims have emerged suggesting that Erika, who was closely associated with Charlie Kirk, had prior knowledge of the situation and may have taken steps to manage the narrative following the confrontation. This has led to a complex web of conflicting narratives that complicate the public's understanding of her role in the unfolding events. Witnesses and insiders have made assertions that Erika was aware of the tensions leading up to the incident, suggesting that she may have been in a position to anticipate the confrontation. Some have claimed that she was actively involved in discussions about how to respond should a conflict arise, raising questions about her intentions and the extent of her influence. This perception of foreknowledge has fueled speculation about whether her actions were motivated by a desire to protect her family's reputation or to control the narrative surrounding the incident. As the dust settled, reports began to surface that Erika allegedly sought to downplay the severity of the situation, urging those close to her to refrain from sharing details that could cast her family in a negative light. In the aftermath of the incident, conflicting narratives began to emerge regarding Erika's actions. Supporters of Mikey McCoy have accused her of attempting to manipulate the story, suggesting that she was more concerned with damage control than with addressing the underlying issues that led to the confrontation. They argue that her efforts to suppress information reflect a broader trend of silencing dissenting voices in the political arena. Conversely, Erika and her supporters have defended her actions, claiming that she was merely trying to protect her family and maintain a sense of order in a chaotic situation. This dichotomy in narratives has created a polarized environment, with each side interpreting her actions through their ideological lens. The implications of Erika Kirk's role in these events are significant, as they highlight the complexities of personal and political dynamics in high-stakes situations. Her alleged attempts to suppress information raise ethical questions about transparency and accountability, particularly for public figures. In an age where information spreads rapidly and narratives can be shaped by social media, the responsibility of individuals in positions of influence becomes even more critical. Erika's actions, whether perceived as protective or manipulative, underscore the challenges faced by those navigating the intersection of personal relationships and public life. Moreover, Erika's involvement has broader implications for the discourse surrounding the incident itself. By attempting to control the narrative, she may have inadvertently contributed to the polarization of opinions regarding Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk. The conflicting narratives surrounding her actions serve as a reminder of how easily perceptions can be shaped and reshaped in the public sphere. As individuals align themselves with one narrative or another, the potential for constructive dialogue diminishes, leading to further entrenchment of opposing views. In conclusion, Erika Kirk's involvement in the incident and the subsequent allegations of her attempts to suppress information have added layers of complexity to an already charged situation. The claims regarding her knowledge of the events, coupled with the conflicting narratives surrounding her actions, highlight the intricate interplay between personal motivations and public perception. As we continue to examine the implications of her role, it becomes clear that the dynamics at play extend beyond individual actions, reflecting broader societal challenges related to transparency, accountability, and the nature of political discourse. Understanding these nuances is essential for fostering a more informed and nuanced conversation about the events that transpired and their lasting impact on the individuals involved and the communities they represent. Analyzing the discrepancies in the timeline of events related to the shooting involving Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk reveals significant inconsistencies that challenge the official narrative. These discrepancies are crucial for understanding the incident in its entirety, as they can alter perceptions of accountability and responsibility. Key moments that do not align with the established timeline have emerged, prompting questions about the accuracy of the information being disseminated to the public. For instance, reports indicate that there were critical moments leading up to the shooting that were either omitted or misrepresented in the official accounts. Eyewitness testimonies suggest that the confrontation escalated more rapidly than initially reported, with some claiming that provocation occurred well before the incident was documented. This raises concerns about the reliability of the sources that shaped the official narrative and highlights the need for a thorough examination of the events as they unfolded. The importance of accurate timelines in understanding the incident cannot be overstated. Timelines serve as a framework for analyzing the sequence of events, allowing for a clearer understanding of cause and effect. In this case, discrepancies in the timeline can lead to vastly different interpretations of the actions taken by both McCoy and Kirk. For example, if it is established that certain provocations occurred earlier than reported, it could shift the narrative from one of unprovoked aggression to a more complex interaction characterized by mutual escalation. This complexity is essential for grasping the motivations behind each individual's actions and the broader implications of the incident. Furthermore, an accurate timeline is vital for accountability. Without it, individuals may evade responsibility for their roles in the confrontation, leading to a lack of justice for those affected. Encouraging viewers to critically assess the information presented is essential in light of these discrepancies. In an age where information is rapidly disseminated through various channels, the use and misuse of timelines can significantly impact public opinion. Advocacy groups for either side of the incident may present selective timelines, highlighting instances that support their narrative while omitting context that could contradict their positions. This manipulation of information highlights the importance of critical thinking. It is imperative for viewers to seek out multiple sources of information and to question the accuracy and completeness of the timelines presented. This level of engagement is essential for forming an independent and well-informed opinion, free from the manipulation of interested parties.
In a second, does something that I find to be quite strange. He puts his phone to his ear and he begins a conversation. So we're going to watch that clip in its entirety. Mark is going to bring it in. That it is exactly 834 milliseconds from the time that you hear the shot. That is how long it takes for Mikey McCoy to put the phone to his ear. Now, why is that precise timing so important? Because there's no dialing. Mikey didn't have time to dial, okay? You can't dial and put your phone to an ear in 0.834 seconds. Yeah, when the clip was brought to my attention, I obviously have a file, a big folder of files of every angle, and I decided to track Mikey from every angle available to see, like, maybe we just missed it, and he did at some point put that phone down, dial a number, speed dial, hold down.
Is crucial for individuals to approach narratives with a discerning eye. The discrepancies in the timeline serve as a reminder that not all information is created equal, and the motivations behind certain narratives can influence public perception. Viewers should be encouraged to seek out multiple sources, compare accounts, and consider the context in which information is presented. This critical approach not only fosters a more informed public, but also empowers individuals to engage in meaningful discussions about the incident and its implications. Moreover, the discrepancies in the timeline highlight the potential for misinformation to spread, particularly in a politically charged environment. As narratives evolve, the risk of sensationalism increases, which can distort the truth and further polarize opinions. By examining the timeline closely, viewers can better understand how narratives are constructed and deconstructed, allowing for a more nuanced perspective on the events that transpired. This critical assessment is vital for fostering the culture of accountability and transparency, as it encourages individuals to hold public figures and institutions responsible for their actions and the information they provide. In conclusion, the discrepancies in the timeline of events related to the shooting involving Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk are significant and warrant careful examination. Identifying key moments that do not align with the official narrative is essential for understanding the complexities of the incident. Accurate timelines are crucial for accountability and for grasping the motivations behind the actions of those involved. By encouraging viewers to critically assess the information presented, we can foster a more informed public discourse that values transparency and truth. Ultimately, this approach not only aids in understanding the specific incident, but also contributes to a broader dialogue about the importance of accuracy in reporting and the responsibility of individuals to seek out the truth in an increasingly complex media landscape. The recent leak of messages related to the incident involving Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk has sent shockwaves through both the public and online communities, raising significant questions about the implications of this information. The leaked messages, which reportedly include private conversations between key figures involved in the incident, revealed discussions that suggest a level of foreknowledge and strategic planning that contradicts the official narrative. In these messages, individuals appear to express concerns about the potential fallout from the confrontation, indicating that they were aware of the tensions leading up to the event. This context adds a layer of complexity to the situation, as it suggests that the incident may not have been as spontaneous as initially portrayed, but rather a culmination of escalating tensions that had been brewing for some time. The public reaction to the leaked messages has been swift and varied, with many expressing outrage and disbelief. Online communities have erupted with discussions, dissecting the content of the messages and speculating about their implications. Supporters of Mikey McCoy have seized upon the leaks as evidence of a cover-up, arguing that the messages reveal an attempt to manipulate the narrative surrounding the incident. Conversely, supporters of Charlie Kirk have defended the individuals involved, claiming that the messages have been taken out of context and misinterpreted. This polarization reflects the broader ideological divides present in society.
As individuals align themselves with narratives that resonate with their pre-existing beliefs, the leaked messages have thus become a focal point for debate, fueling further division and complicating the discourse surrounding the incident. Social media has played a pivotal role in shaping the narrative surrounding the leaked messages and the incident as a whole. Platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram have allowed for rapid dissemination of information, enabling users to share their interpretations and reactions almost instantaneously. This immediacy has amplified the impact of the leaked messages, as users can quickly engage in discussions, share memes, and create content that reflects their views. However, this rapid spread of information also raises concerns about misinformation and the potential for narratives to be distorted. As individuals share their interpretations of the leaked messages, the risk of sensationalism increases, which can further polarize opinions and obscure the truth. Moreover, social media has facilitated the emergence of echo chambers, where individuals are exposed primarily to viewpoints that align with their own. This phenomenon can exacerbate the divide between supporters of McCoy and Kirk, as users may selectively engage with content that reinforces their beliefs while dismissing opposing perspectives. The leaked messages, therefore, not only serve as a catalyst for discussion, but also highlight the challenges of navigating a media landscape where information is often filtered through personal biases. The implications of the leaked messages extend beyond the immediate incident, as they raise broader questions about transparency and accountability in public discourse. The revelations contained within the messages challenge the narratives constructed by those in positions of influence, prompting calls for greater scrutiny of their actions and motivations. As the public grapples with the fallout from the leaks, there is a growing demand for accountability, with many calling for a thorough investigation into the events surrounding the incident. In conclusion, the investigation into the leaked messages related to the shooting involving Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk reveals significant implications for the narrative surrounding the incident. The content of the messages, coupled with the public's reaction and the influence of social media, underscores the complexities of modern discourse. As individuals engage with the information presented, it is crucial to approach the situation with a critical eye, recognizing the potential for misinformation and the importance of seeking out diverse perspectives. Ultimately, the leaked messages serve as a reminder of the intricate interplay between personal actions, public perception, and the evolving nature of communication in an increasingly digital world. Evaluating Mikey McCoy's actions immediately following the shooting reveals a complex interplay of behavior and emotional response that has significant implications for the overall narrative surrounding the incident. Footage captured during the chaos provides critical insights into McCoy's demeanor in the moments after the confrontation. Observers noted that he appeared visibly shaken, with his body language reflecting a mix of shock and confusion. In the video, McCoy can be seen pacing back and forth, frequently glancing around as if trying to assess the situation and gauge the reactions of those around him. This behavior suggests a heightened state of anxiety, which is not uncommon in individuals who have just experienced a traumatic event. Expert opinions on McCoy's body language and reactions offer further context to his behavior. Body language analysts have pointed out that his pacing and fidgeting may indicate a struggle to process the gravity of what had just occurred. Some experts suggest that his actions could be interpreted as a sign of distress as he attempts to regain a sense of control in an unpredictable environment. Additionally, his facial expressions, ranging from disbelief to concern, provide further evidence of his emotional turmoil. This analysis is crucial as it helps to humanize McCoy in the eyes of the public, allowing viewers to empathize with his experience rather than simply viewing him as a participant in a controversial incident. Moreover, McCoy's immediate reactions following the shooting contribute to the overall narrative by complicating the portrayal of him as a one-dimensional figure. While some narratives have framed him as a hero or a provocateur, the footage and expert analyses suggest a more nuanced understanding of his character. His visible distress and confusion challenge the notion that he was entirely composed or calculated in his actions. Instead, they paint a picture of a young man grappling with the aftermath of a traumatic event, which can evoke sympathy from those who might otherwise be quick to judge. The implications of these observations extend beyond McCoy himself. They also influence how the public perceives the incident as a whole. By showcasing McCoy's vulnerability, the video invites viewers to consider the broader emotional and psychological impacts of violence. This perspective can shift the narrative from one focused solely on ideological conflict to one that acknowledges the human cost of such confrontations. It encourages a more compassionate dialogue about the consequences of political polarization and the toll it takes on individuals involved in these high-stakes situations. Furthermore, the analysis of McCoy's behavior can serve as a catalyst for discussions about mental health and the need for support systems for individuals who find themselves in traumatic circumstances. As public interest in the incident continues to grow, the focus on McCoy's emotional state may prompt conversations about the importance of addressing mental health issues in the aftermath of violence, particularly for young activists who may feel isolated or overwhelmed. In conclusion, evaluating Mikey McCoy's actions immediately following the shooting provides valuable insights into his emotional state and the broader implications of the incident. The footage of his behavior, coupled with expert analyses of his body language and reactions, contribute to a more nuanced understanding of his character and the complexities of the situation. As individuals engage with the information presented, it is crucial to approach the situation with a critical eye, recognizing the potential for misinformation and the importance of seeking out diverse perspectives.
Ultimately, the leaked messages serve as a reminder of the intricate interplay between personal actions, public perception, and the evolving nature of communication in an increasingly digital world.
The public's response to the incident involving Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk has been marked by a rapid evolution of narratives, particularly within online discussions. As details of the confrontation emerged, social media platforms became a battleground for competing interpretations, with users sharing their perspectives, analyses, and reactions almost instantaneously. This dynamic environment has allowed for a diverse range of opinions to flourish, but it has also given rise to a proliferation of conspiracy theories that complicate the public's understanding of the events. Initially, the narrative surrounding the incident focused on the immediate facts, the confrontation, the shooting, and the reactions of those involved. However, as discussions progressed, various online communities began to speculate about hidden motives and orchestrated agendas. Some users posited that the incident was not merely a spontaneous clash, but rather a premeditated event designed to provoke outrage and further political division. This shift in narrative reflects a broader trend in which individuals seek to make sense of chaotic events by attributing them to larger conspiratorial frameworks. The desire for clarity in the face of uncertainty often leads to the creation of narratives that may lack substantial evidence, but resonate with the fears and suspicions of certain audiences. Influencers and commentators have played a significant role in shaping these evolving narratives. Many prominent figures in the political and social media spheres have weighed in on the incident, offering their interpretations and analyses. Some have taken a more sensationalist approach, amplifying conspiracy theories and framing the incident as part of a larger battle between opposing ideologies. This amplification can create a feedback loop where the narratives pushed by influencers gain traction and legitimacy, further entrenching divisions among the public. Conversely, other commentators have sought to debunk these theories, emphasizing the importance of relying on verified information and critical thinking. However, the sheer volume of content being produced can make it challenging for audiences to discern credible sources from those promoting unfounded claims. The impact of conspiracy theories on public perception is profound, as they can significantly alter how individuals interpret the incident and its implications. When conspiracy theories gain traction, they can overshadow factual accounts, leading to a distorted understanding of the events. This phenomenon can foster distrust in traditional media and institutions, as individuals may begin to view official narratives as part of a larger conspiracy to manipulate public opinion. As a result, the public may become more polarized, aligning themselves with narratives that confirm their pre-existing beliefs while dismissing opposing viewpoints as disinformation. Moreover, the rise of conspiracy theories can have real-world consequences, as individuals may feel justified in taking extreme actions based on their beliefs. The incident involving McCoy and Kirk has already highlighted the potential for violence in politically charged environments, and the proliferation of conspiracy theories can exacerbate these tensions. When individuals believe they are part of a larger struggle against perceived threats, they may be more likely to engage in confrontational or aggressive behavior, further escalating conflicts. In conclusion, the public's response to the incident involving Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk has evolved significantly, particularly within online discussions. The rise of conspiracy theories has complicated the narrative, as individuals seek to make sense of the chaos surrounding the event. Influencers and commentators have played a crucial role in shaping opinions, often amplifying sensationalist narratives that can distort public perception. The impact of these conspiracy theories is far-reaching, fostering polarization and potentially inciting real-world consequences. As the discourse continues to unfold, it is essential for individuals to approach the information critically, seeking out credible sources and engaging in constructive dialogue to navigate the complexities of the situation. Ultimately, understanding the dynamics of public response and the influence of conspiracy theories is crucial for fostering a more informed and cohesive society. In this video, we have explored the multifaceted events surrounding Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk, delving into the complexities of the incident and its broader implications. One of the key takeaways is the portrayal of Mikey McCoy as a heroic figure by some, while others have raised questions about the motivations behind his actions and the subsequent reactions. We examined the leaked messages that surfaced, revealing potential attempts to suppress information and the conflicting narratives that emerged in the aftermath of the shooting. Additionally, we analyzed McCoy's behavior immediately following the incident, highlighting how his emotional responses contributed to the evolving narrative and public perception. We also discussed the public's response to the incident, particularly the rise of conspiracy theories that have complicated the discourse surrounding the events. The role of influencers and commentators in shaping opinions was emphasized, showcasing how social media has become a powerful tool for both amplifying and debunking narratives. Throughout our investigation, we aimed to provide a comprehensive understanding of the incident, encouraging viewers to critically assess the information presented and engage in meaningful discussions about the implications of these events. As we wrap up this exploration, we invite you to share your thoughts on the topics discussed. What are your perspectives on Mikey McCoy's actions and the surrounding events? How do you feel about the influence of social media and conspiracy theories in shaping public perception? Your insights are valuable, and we encourage you to engage with the content by leaving comments below. This dialogue is essential for fostering a deeper understanding of the complexities involved in such incidents and for promoting a more informed community. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more investigative content and updates. By subscribing, you will stay informed about our latest analyses and discussions on pressing issues that matter to you. We are committed to providing in-depth explorations of current events, encouraging critical thinking, and fostering a space for open dialogue. Your engagement helps us grow and continue to deliver content that resonates with our audience.
In conclusion, the events surrounding Mikey McCoy and Charlie Kirk serve as a reminder of the complexities inherent in political discourse and the importance of understanding the narratives that shape our perceptions. As we navigate through these challenging discussions, your participation is crucial. Together, we can foster a community that values transparency, accountability, and informed dialogue. Thank you for joining us in this exploration, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts and insights in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe for more content that dives deep into the issues that matter most.